Welcome to Dialogues from the President's Corner. I'm your host, Rosemary Pliven, along with Dr. Lawrence Zarda, president of Greensboro College. There is likely no one at Greensboro College who doesn't at least recognize today's guest. Not only does he organize or attend most every event on campus, he is easy to spot. Yes, he's very tall, but it's his easy manner and infectious smile that make him unforgettable. Welcome to Warché Downing, Dean of Student Success and Engagement. Hi.
Hello. Thank you for having me. Appreciate you all.
Really glad you're here. So tell us about your path to Greensboro College.
So my path to Greensboro College is very unique. I knew about Greensboro College, of course, because I've been in Guilford County for almost 10 years, a little over 10 years. And in my previous area where I worked closely with Greensboro College and various colleges in this area. So when I saw the opportunity, it was an amazing opportunity that I saw to come here. You know, the student success, but also my initial role was focused on student retention. Mm-hmm. In my previous role, working with different colleges, I had a keen knowledge of the financial aid leaders here mm-hmm. and the admission leaders here. So this was a smooth transition. Of course, I knew Dr. Zarda because he served on our board for our nonprofit organization. And it was just a seamless transition, which I'm very grateful for, to be here at Greensboro College.
We're so glad you're here. Dr. Zarda, why was Warché such a good fit for this position?
Well, as Warché just said, we knew each other before. And I've been at this a long time, and sometimes I can spot a good fit. And I always saw Warché as a campus guy. He belongs on a campus. Nothing wrong with working for a not-for-profit, nothing work, as a consultant or whatever else. But I just instinctively knew he belongs with students, and indeed it has worked out beautifully.
Okay, so Warché, what exactly is the Office of Student Success and Engagement? What do you do day to day?
Yes, so originally we were under Title III, and I was the Senior Director for Student Retention and Engagement. And then last year, the transition happened with the Office of Student Success and Engagement. And really, that is to galvanize all efforts around student success. We're driving the momentum for degree completion mm-hmm. and thriving in college. So really, in a nutshell, I tell students and people, the Office of Student Success is here to connect students, to help them to engage, and to help them to thrive. And all those areas encompasses making sure they are a very involved student, they have a sense of belonging, but they also complete their degree here at GC. So that's what we do. We drive momentum and we work together for collective impact.
And we hear some words that go along, retention, persistence. What do those words mean in academics, and how is GC doing in those categories?
So regarding retention is essentially looking at the first semester, the first fall of a student coming to college, and then the second fall. So the time back for that following fall semester.
So they're continuing year to year.
They're continuing year to year. Persistence looks at essentially fall to spring. Mm-hmm. And for the past couple of years, actually 3 to 4 years, our persistence rate is up again. We just got the data, so we're up again for this particular fall to spring. We're very excited. Our retention rate has steadily increased over the past 3 or 4 years, which we are excited about. But that shows that the graduation rate is trending in the right direction. Our students are sticking to Greensboro College because we are sticking with them, right? But they're also finding those connecting points, that sense of belonging, that sense of unity, that sense of I belong here at GC. There is something happening here, and we're excited about it.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, as important as getting into college is, as important as getting college credit is, completing the degree is critical and much broader than Greensboro College, much broader. But there's a statistic I use fairly often that in Guilford County, North Carolina, there's 74,000 people in the workforce with some college, no degree.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, Warché, you talk about students and retention and what you do to keep them engaged. You are also a student as well.
Yes.
Would you say a little bit about that? Yes,
I'm actually finishing up my PhD degree, and more details to come because next month I will be defending my dissertation. So it's been quite a long time coming, but of course I have my undergraduate degree, my master's, and thank God I'm finishing up this doctorate. And, one thing about balance, you understand that you can balance things. You can walk and chew gum at the same time, as I say often to students. But it's also a testament to the fact that Greensboro College cares about its staff, its faculty, and wanting you to thrive and go in the right direction. I want to hit on a question that you just asked me as well. The foundations of student success, you have to build a strong foundation, right? So that's transformational readiness, all those aspects. But the first pillar, and I have this written in my note here, high impact learning. That's what we're addressing. Number 2 is comprehensive support services. And number 3 is a student focused operations. And the last one is external partnerships. And all of those things are helping to drive that needle towards success outcomes for our students. And it's also galvanizing those other efforts to realize that we have strong community partners that want to see our students succeed. Community partners, including alumni, those who are business partners. So those are some of the components that are driving that, and the collaborative aspects of who we are. It's not just a Warché Downing thing or Office of Student Success. There are great peers and colleagues around us that is helping drive that momentum. So shout out to them as well.
We can tell how much you love your work and how you do. You're always thinking about the students and all you do. But we want to talk a little bit more about you because you were talking about, walking and chewing gum, being a well-rounded student, being a well-rounded person, and that's what you are. So talk about life outside of your college work a little bit.
Okay.
And your church work is really important to you.
So church work, I have 4 children. So I have 2 boys and 2 girls, and we have a dog. And I have a phenomenal wife. And of course, I'm finishing up my dissertation work, and ministry is very important to who I am. It is my moral compass. It guides me. It is my faith that I believe that has given me the drive and the tenacity to continue, but also to see opportunity. I don't see failure in a sense, but I see opportunities for growth. I see opportunities for progression. So that's the lens whereby I lead, is a lens of faith, not a lens of, being, disillusioned, but it's a matter of having a growth mindset. And that is what my faith has given me, to see growth in all areas and opportunity.
I think you all see why I wanted him on this campus.
Yeah.
You remember when we had a position come open, remember I contacted you. Don't tell the HR people. Remember, I contacted you directly.
Cat's out of the bag now, I think. What is your favorite thing about working here?
Oh, wow. I think even before I got here, I knew that this was a strong family community. When I was working at the other organization, I reached out to the financial aid office and the admissions office to do a scholar reception here on campus. You remember that, Dr. Zarda?
I did.
And Greensboro College was the only college to get back with me on hosting that event specifically for Greensboro College scholars. And I knew right then and there, this place is special. So even working here, I know that we are a tight-knit community, and we mean well for our community, for our students, our faculty, and our staff. And that is one thing I noticed when I got here, the genuine love for the work that people do. And even though we do other duties as assigned often, there is a drive for doing such.
Yeah. For sure. Warché, thank you. We are so glad you're a part of this campus. And we thank you for joining us today as well. Be sure to subscribe to Greensboro College Dialogues from the President's Corner wherever you watch or listen. Learn more about all the good things happening at the college by following us on social media at Greensboro College or online at greensboro.edu.